We're here for the best hour here at Cedar Point. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's go. All right. Well, I just found a very sweet family and they said hi. Thank you guys for saying hi to me. We're on our way into the park and the night just started out perfectly. So let's go. Before we get too far into this, I would like to thank my Patreon and channel members, and particularly Nikki and David Tomsko for your support. Thank you so much, Nikki and David, for all you do for the channel. And if you guys would like your names up on the screen, please go check out my channel members or Patreon. And let's get back into this video. The last hour of park opening here at Cedar Point is one of the best times when you can get the most stuff done. You can go straight from coaster to coaster and ride everything, usually without waits at all. This happens on Sundays, and it definitely also happens on weekdays. And today we're here on a Monday, so we're going to spend as much time getting on attractions one after another here at Cedar Point. So come along with me, let's see how much we can do. Now, there are a couple rides that are great rides to hit without really needing to wait for them here at Cedar Point in the evenings. One of them is Gatekeeper, that you won't have at least much of a line for. Obviously, there's a line going up the stairs, but that's all you really are going to usually have. Same thing with Raptor. Raptor is a great ride to hit in the evenings. And one other secret that we'll probably run into tonight is Steel Vengeance is usually one of the best ones to hit in the evenings also, because usually it'll say like it's got a 60-minute wait. It'll have like a 20-minute wait at the end of the night, which is fantastic. Maybe even less than that. We've got a bit of an uneven line situation going on here. Looks like that's gonna be an 8-minute wait for me to get on to Gatekeeper. Our next one is Troika. So, let's go on Troika. We noticed that they were already loading this. If they're already loading it, then you get on much faster, so. All right, and 21, they give you a number. Here we go.
We got it.
Let's go on Troika. So it's now 9:19. Out to our next ride.
Max Air.
Max Air?
Yeah.
We can do Max Air. I'm not sure if I care to ride it either, but I will watch you ride it.
No, you're getting as many rides in as you can.
No, I mean, I'll watch. It's still, you are my surrogate. So go ahead.
All right. Come on, friends.
Now, if you have someone like me that's not riding a ride, that's a great opportunity to have them go scope something out to see how long that next line is going to be. So, since I'm not riding for right now, and they're about to ride but not quite yet, the option for me is that I'm able to go check out how big the line is. So, we're gonna go see that right now. Now, if you're trying to ride as many rides as possible, the last thing you wanna do is hit this. This thing has the slowest ride time out of anything here at the park. The ride itself takes a long time, and the load time takes a long time. Now that line is pretty long. It's not the worst thing ever, but I think we're looking for shorter lines than that. That just tells me that we could go straight for something like Raptor instead of that. I see them!
I don't know if they saw me. Hey! Hey!
There they go. Did you like it?
I love it.
That's so gross. I can't believe you like it.
I mean, I love spinning around. What do I say?
All right, we are on our way to Raptor right now. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Raptor is one that's very, very quick. I don't think we're gonna make it to Steel Vengeance at the end of the night, but remember that that is a good one to hit at the end if you would like to. Also, saving a long line for the end of the night is a really good option to save you time while the park is open and get as many options or as many rides in as possible. Like I said, no wait at all here for Raptor, so all we're gonna have to wait for is just to get onto the ride. because this will pretty much be a walk-on. All right, so here we go for Raptor. And again. All right, 2 times on that ride makes me a little bit sick. I'm not gonna lie. But we did get to ride Raptor twice, and that now means that we've done 5 rides in 1 hour. Hopefully 6, however you do that, soon. So we're gonna try to hit Siren's Curse here at the very end of the night. Let's go. Another underrated tip is if someone is not riding a ride with you, have them go get you food. All right, and Scotty and I are using our fast lanes and individual fast lanes, and we're gonna be waiting here for Siren's Curse. So we made it with 2 minutes to spare. Let's go. The Bearded Brothers. We just passed a whole group of people. There were 4 people. They're waiting on more people at the back of the line. And they were like, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. And that's rare. Like, I usually don't see people do that, but that's an awesome thing. That's what you should do. Instead of being like, hey, come on up, come on up, come on.
That's line jumping.
Like, come join us. That's technically line jumping. So waiting for other people to catch up with you is the appropriate thing to do. And I think that's awesome that they were doing that, so they deserve some kudos. So thank you guys so much for being awesome. Make sure you have your card or your phone out so you're ready to go. And then get your locker and put it all away. No lockers available. So we had no sound, but somehow that ended up making it like even more fun. It was just no sound, and then all of a sudden you heard so you went all the way up to the top, and then we got up to the top, and then we heard, and then like something, meet your doom or something like that, and then it's like right down. It was so much fun. I think the only sound that was working was the sound in our heads, not the sound that was like on the lift hill and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We did 6 rides today. Now someday I would kind of like to formalize actually a ride challenge, like an hour ride challenge or something like that. But then having certain rides that maybe are worth more or less, like Troika shouldn't be worth as much as riding Siren's Curse in 1 hour. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, if there's ideas you guys have for a ride challenge that we could do like that. Maybe three points for rides that are Fast Lane Plus, and 2 points for coasters, and 1 point for flat rides. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm workshopping it. But anyway, let me know how many rides you guys have ridden in 1 hour here at Cedar Point. Love to hear from you guys down in the comments, and maybe film your own vlogs even and show me how many you have actually completed, and show me how well you can beat me, you know? Like, awesome. Let's do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go. Some new stuff for Boardwalk Nights. Who knows what that's gonna be? It looks like some sort of games. End of the night. It's time to hang out. I came here specifically to hang out with you here. You little jerk.
Here we are.
We haven't gotten to hang like yet at all here in the park, so.
No, we haven't.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, members only, bro.
After a night in the park, Hotel Breakers is always the best place to come and hang out. Whether you have whether you have a reservation here or not, it does not matter. Just come on in and enjoy this resort. And here we are at the Surf Lounge.
Yeah, you should have that up. Yes, yes.
See y'all later. Cheers. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!